New Orleans is a city that knows how to keep a secret. Some are whispered over back fences. Some drift through the quarter like cigarette smoke. And some are buried so deep, you'd swear the earth itself was trying to hide them. But every now and then, a secret claws its way back into the light. This is Hold My Sweet Tea. Hey everybody, I'm Holly.
And I'm never ready. I'm Pearl.
Ever ready? Are you the Energizer Bunny?
No.
No. I know, because you've had the snifflies.
I have had the snifflies. I actually was starting to get the snifflies on my Monday when we recorded my Monday episode. Thankfully, I still sounded pretty normal that day.
Yeah.
But the next day,
you're like,
full throttle yuck.
Yes.
Feeling better though.
That's good.
We're on the end of that.
On the mend.
So yay.
And I have the snifflies every day here because this whole building makes me sniffle. But normally, I'm good.
I'll have those, but
yeah,
those will remain.
You had the yuck sniffles.
But I had the really gross snifflies. Yes.
Yeah, 'tis the season, and
it is.
Today I had to turn my AC on last night because it was warm in my house. Well, I say warm. It was 71. That's warm.
That's warm. That is warm.
I'm like, some people push their thermostat up higher. I'm like, I don't think so.
Mine stays at 68 in the winter because I can't handle it to be hotter than that. I can't breathe.
I know.
It's like, oh.
Me too. I'm like, we don't go over that. And then in a couple days, we'll have to turn the heater back on, I'm sure, because it's supposed to get cold again. Because this is bonkers.
Yep.
I don't like it.
It is not winter.
No.
It is yo-yo season.
Yep. Yo. But all those people in Florida that got snow, how are y'all feeling?
Right?
You got actual snow.
Yeah, we didn't get any.
Mm-mm.
And you know how we love it.
Yeah.
We're like writing out snow day with SN.
Yes.
EAUX.
Yep. Snow day.
No snow day for Louisiana.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We had it last year. We tend to don't we usually skip a year, then we get some more?
Yeah, or it'll be a few years and then all of a sudden snow. But, last year was a huge snow for here, historical snowfall. So we've never had it that much, especially in the city of New Orleans. It covered everything and it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was very pretty.
Mm-hmm. But
and New Orleans is where we are today.
Yes. We are in New Orleans, and we're in New Orleans with the story. And we hope you enjoyed the Sweet Tea After Dark episode that we put out on Thursday.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about it. In my
feedback us.
Childhood trauma. I can't wait to hear Pearl's.
Yeah, it's going to be fantabulous.
Right. So we are doing the case of Jessica Easterly Durning today. So on a quiet August morning in 2019, a woman vanished from her home near Lakeview. Days later, her body was found just a short walk away in a place her family had searched, in a place police said they'd checked, in a place that raised more questions than answers.
That happens so much.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, they pop up somewhere where you already looked.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
You're like, where did this come from?
Right.
So this is a case filled with contradictions, unanswered questions, and a family that refuses to be silent. So Jessica, she was 43 years old. And like I said, disappeared August 2019. And before we like talk about the mystery, like let's talk about Jessica. She was a daughter, a sister, a friend, someone who like it was just like the greatest person to be around. She loved fiercely and deeply. Her family described her as warm, funny, and loyal, like the kind of person who would just drop everything to help someone that she cared about. In the days leading up to her disappearance, Jessica had been communicating with her sister Audrey, and she had also communicated with a friend. And later those messages would like become central to the case. She was saying that she wanted to get out. She wanted to leave, like just things were not going well in her house.
Was she married?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Does she have kids?
Not that I could find.
Okay.
I searched, and I don't think she had kids.
I was wondering if maybe that's why she was talking about it and not just doing something about it.
Yeah, because that was holding her back or something.
Yeah, okay.
But I searched every article on her, and I could not find anything that mentioned children. But she was last heard from on August 14th. That's when she was communicating with her friend and her sister. She, like I said, she was just upset, and she wanted to leave the home she shared with her husband. And his name is Todd Durning. So after all the communication and everything, all of a sudden it just went dark. There was no calls, no texts. They couldn't get a hold of her. So her family, they were a little alarmed. They couldn't figure out what was going on. So they drove from out of state to New Orleans to file a missing persons report.
My thing is where's the welfare check? Why didn't you get that done?
So they might have called one, and the husband was like, oh, well, she's not here. I haven't seen her, or something like that.
Yeah.
So they started fanning out. They searched the neighborhoods themselves. They canvassed areas like in and around her home. They were like going to news media. They were begging for help. They were pleading for urgency. And like anything that they could get out in newspapers or just in general posters, missing persons flyers,
help
everything.
Us find her.
Right. And they looked all around there. Like they canvassed that whole area. But days still passed and Jessica did not come home. On August 22nd, so this is just like a few days after, a body was found in a wooded area off of Harrison Avenue, less than a half mile from Jessica's home. And this is an area where, like I said, the family had searched. Police said that they had looked in that area. So it was close enough to like raise eyebrows. So the Orleans Parish coroner later confirmed that the remains found were Jessica's. But the cause of death was listed as undetermined. Not a homicide, not an accident, not natural causes, just undetermined. And it stays that way until today.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
So Jessica's family has publicly raised concerns about the timeline of her disappearance from August 14th when they last heard from her to the remains found on August 22nd. The conditions of her remains. Her body had obviously been outdoors for several days in the August heat. So decomposition made determining the cause of death very difficult.
I was going to say that must be why it's undetermined, because there's it's hard to see anything physical if she's been roasting. Yeah. It's for essentially
5 days in the hot August sun. So it
is nasty in Louisiana in August. Sheer nasty. Yeah. You don't want to be outside when you're alive.
Mm-mm. So, and then they raised questions on the proximity of the discovery site, half a mile from her home, an area that was previously searched. So.
And usually pretty safe.
Yeah. And around Lakeview and everything, that's
you don't usually feel super afraid in that area, but okay.
And then They also raised concerns about the initial police response. The family reported that police did not immediately begin an active search. They felt they had to conduct their own, investigation first.
Right. They start giving you that whole spiel of she's over 18, she can go missing if she wants to.
Well, maybe she just ran off with somebody. Maybe she,
you said she was upset and she wanted out of the house. Maybe she left.
Maybe she went shopping or, some bullshit like that. But according to the family, police did not thoroughly search the area where she was later found. The family has stated publicly that they were told that the area had been checked. Well, obviously not if they found her body. Either that or somebody put her there after.
Right.
After they had
she had
searched
been outside somewhere else and then brought there.
And dumped.
I don't know. You never know.
And then the communication with the police department, the family said that they have struggled to get updates or any clear information from investigators. So NOPD's official stance stated that the case remains open and the lack of clear cause of death still undetermined. They also shared that Jessica had expressed fear and distress in the days before she vanished. So her husband, Todd Durning, had been the subject of public scrutiny, though he was never charged with any crime.
Well, because they're not sure crime was committed because they've left it undetermined.
Exactly. And he's denied, of course, any wrongdoing.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, did they do lie detector tests? Did they test?
I like it better when police auto assume that, okay, she's dead. I'm not sure how she died, but her husband probably did it.
Right.
Especially when you start seeing, again, that she's unhappy. That
she's calling and going, I need to leave here. I don't want to be here and all that stuff. Yeah, of course.
So why wouldn't we just go, maybe it is? Mm-hmm. I mean, sure, you have no evidence at this point, obviously. Yeah. But it doesn't sound like they've tried to see if there was any evidence very hard.
It's 2019. Did you pull phone records? Did you look on any of his computers or anything like that to find, was he cheating? Was he, things like that gave him a motive to get rid of her?
Right.
Apparently not. So over the years, this case has gained national attention through Dateline NBC, Crime Junkie podcast, People magazine, and of course, local New Orleans media. Each outlet has highlighted the same troubling themes: a missing woman, delayed discovery, conflicting accounts, undetermined cause of death, and a family desperate for answers. So despite public pressure, there has been no arrest made. And this reminds me of it didn't happen in the same way, but the Nanette Crandall case, where, all of a sudden the house caught on fire and she was dead. Oh, wait, she had gunshot wounds. But yet the husband had been, quote unquote, questioned, and he was a fire chief, but yet nothing has ever.
It's like sketch.
Yes.
As sketch gets.
And that one has been reported on by a lot of, podcasts and things as well. But Jessica's family has become her voice. They've organized social media campaigns, public awareness events, interviews, advocacy efforts, all of that stuff. So they are not going to back down. They're not going to let up. And they continue to push for a reclassification of her death and a deeper investigation.
Right.
And just even more transparency from authorities.
I mean, at least it's still open. Mm-hmm. So that's good. But, I mean, it's going to be really hard to get it moved to a homicide or whatever.
Right.
If that's what they're trying to do.
And they're trying to be like, open it so we can see what you have, any evidence or anything. But Jessica definitely deserves justice, for sure. So,
absolutely.
Theories, foul play. So many observers include Jessica's family believed her death was not accidental. did she just like run into the woods and die, or run up? Not even in the woods. It was just like not very far. Like something had to have happened.
Did you walk down the street and fall out and nobody ever saw you laying there on the ground? Just like that doesn't make any dang sense.
Like there definitely is a lack of like clear explanation in that. But again, this theory has not been confirmed by law enforcement. Was it an accident or misadventure? Because cause of death is undetermined. Some experts note that accidental death cannot be ruled out. However, no public evidence has been released supporting this theory.
Obviously, no public evidence has been released.
Right. Because it's
supporting any theory.
Insufficient investigation. So I don't think the initial investigation was thorough enough. They just kind of like, okay, we found the body. Here it is. We can't determine the death. And we questioned the husband and he said it wasn't him.
Okay.
Like, was there evidence collected? Were there things like, I know she was decomposing, but like, was there any DNA that wasn't hers on her? Or was there something? You like, this is true crime. There's something.
Right. There's always something. You're missing it, friends. You're missing something.
And again, these like concerns come from like reporting, not official statements, because
of course,
But Jessica Easterly Durning deserves more than silence, for sure. And until the truth is known, her family and the city of New Orleans will keep asking the same question: what really happened to Jessica? Because cases like that they slide under the radar all the time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially when it involves someone of age with no clear cause of death.
Right.
They're like, let's assume first when this person goes missing that they're actually missing, instead of saying, well, they're over 18. Yeah. They can go missing if they want to. She already expressed wanting to leave, so let's not take this too serious. What?
But she was upset.
Like,
even
so if she left, she was telling other people she was upset and she wanted to leave. Why would she tell them and then not tell them that she did in fact leave?
Right.
Like,
all of a sudden she just went silent.
Yeah. Like that's the part where you go, okay, something's wrong.
Yes, absolutely. That raises a huge eyebrow.
Because the conversation ended at that. I don't know.
And apparently, at that point, she was still at home and she was still there. So what happened between that time and the time that they found her?
Apparently, we don't know.
Right. Did they, when they questioned the husband, they were like, we need to know where you were this whole time, every day, within this time frame. But nothing.
Nada.
Exactly.
Ugh. I hate that.
Yeah, same. But you know who we don't hate?
Patty Salzetta.
That's right. We absolutely love Patty Salzetta.
Yeah, we do. Pate.
Pate.
This is a call to you, my friend. Where's your story?
Yes, give us a story.
Send us a story. True story.
We know you got some stories.
The real world.
Right. Exactly. That was a crazy season.
But yeah, anyway, sorry.
Yep.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. But yes, she made our lovely theme music.
She did. And we'd like to tell you that she made a lovely story for our Sweet Tea After Dark.
Can't wait to read it, Patty.
Where you can send your story to holdmysweetteapodcast@gmail.com. So we can read yours too.
I know, because we're waiting, and mine was pretty short, but we'll get like a few together and maybe
make it a little bit longer.
Yeah, make it a little bit longer. Maybe I'll read one and Pearl will read one or something like that, and that way we can entertain you with people's trauma.
And our own.
And our own.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Maybe we should have called it Trauma Time.
Yeah. Trauma Time. Do the MC Hammer dance.
Right. Those pants were traumatic.
Oh my God. Yes. Like his crotch was like down to his knees.
Yeah.
You couldn't do the crab walk if not.
It would have never looked the same without those pants, I guess.
That's right.
So,
yeah. Reach out to us. Let us know some stuff. Social medias.
Send it in.
It's there.
It is everywhere.
And as always, Hold My Sweet Tea is a Drunken Bee production.
Bzz.
And you guys remember to stay safe out there. And if you have police investigating something, stay on their butts about it.
Yep. Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
That's right. Squeaky mouse gets the cheese.
I ain't feeding the mouse. Squeaky mouse gets the trap.
Just because we're dipping doesn't mean you can't keep sipping. Bye.